Luka Modric honed his skills as refugee in hotel car park avoiding landmines. Luka Modric continued to prove he is one of the midfielders on the planet as he rescued Real Madrid from a Champions League exit on Tuesday. Madrid had their back against the wall when Los Blancos found themselves 3-0 at the hands of a rampant Chelsea. But a moment of magic that Real declared should be the Louvre from Modric swung the tie back in Madrid's favor. However, equally as incredible as Modric's outside of the boot cross to Rodrigo is his rise to the top of the sport. As a refugee of war, Modric learned to play football in a hotel car park where he had to be mindful of landmines. Modric was born in Zadar, then Yugoslavia, in 1985, but at the age of 6, Modric's world was turned upside down when the Yugoslavian civil war broke out. In 1991, during Croatia's War of Independence, Serbian militia stormed the small village of Madrici. One of the village inhabitants caught in the crossfire was Luka Modric SNR, Modric's beloved grandfather. Modric had been raised by his grandfather as his parents, Stipe and Radojka, worked long hours in a knitwear factory to support the family. As a result of his death, the family fled Madrici and relocated to the Hotel Is as refugees. Is Luka Modric the best midfielder of his generation? Let us know in the comments section. It was at the small hotel car park when Modric played for hours a day with a punctured football amid the backdrops of gunfire and grenades. Modric also had to be wary of potential landmines that were buried around the premise, some of which continue to be a problem in the former states of Yugoslavia to this day. The hotel itself was no easy life either. The Hotel Is had no access to electricity or any running water. When the war started, we became refugees, and it was a really tough time, Modric revealed in 2008. I was 6 years old. These were really hard times. I remember them vividly, but it's not something you want to remember or think about. We lived in a hotel for many years as we struggled financially, but I always loved football. I remember my first shin pads had the Brazilian Ronaldo on them, and I loved them. The war made me stronger. It was a very hard time for me and my family. I don't want to drag that with me forever, but I don't want to forget about it either. Modric was able to make his way in football after a stumble when Hajduk Split declared he was too shy and fragile to make it professionally. But Dinamo Zagreb took a chance on Modric, and that chance led him to Tottenham Hotspurs and eventually Real Madrid. At Madrid, Modric captained his Croatian side to the World Cup final just over 20 years after they declared their independence, and the refugee that fled war was awarded with the Ballon d'Or.